Mike Tyson is 59 years old, the most feared heavyweight in boxing history. A man who, for decades, ate like a warrior, mountains of meat, whatever it took to fuel that power. And then he did something almost nobody expected. He stopped. He gave up the steak, the chicken, most of the animal food he'd built his career on, and rebuilt his body on plants. Tyson has said in interviews that going largely plant-based made him feel lighter, clearer, and helped him get back in the ring in his late 50s. His joints hurt less. His energy came back. These are the 4 foods that anchored Tyson's comeback body at 59. Number 4 is the one that surprises the men who still think you need steak to stay strong. Now, let's be honest and careful here. You do not need to copy Mike Tyson, and going fully plant-based is a personal choice, not a rule. But when you look at why his choices worked for an aging body, and line them up against what research says about muscle, inflammation, and recovery after 50, the lessons apply to almost everyone. Let's go through them. The base of Tyson's plate now is simple: vegetables. Big volumes of leafy greens, broccoli, peppers, the stuff most men treat as a garnish. Why it matters after 50. Greens are dense with vitamin K, magnesium, and nitrates. Dietary nitrates are associated with better blood flow. And better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching the muscle you're trying to keep. There's a second, quieter effect. Vegetables are anti-inflammatory. After 50, chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the forces that stiffens joints and slows recovery. Filling half your plate with plants is one of the simplest ways to push back against it. Tyson has spoken about leaning on fruit, bananas, berries, whole fruit as fuel. For years, older men have been told to fear sugar. But whole fruit is not a candy bar. It comes wrapped in fiber, water, and antioxidants, which slow how fast that sugar hits your blood. Here's the key after 50. Your muscles still run on carbohydrate for real effort. A banana before a workout gives an aging body accessible fuel, so you actually train with intensity instead of running on empty. The best workout is the one you have the energy to finish. This is the one skeptics said would never work. How do you keep muscle without meat? The answer is legumes, beans, lentils, and other plant proteins that Tyson leans on daily. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at turning protein into muscle. Scientists call it anabolic resistance, and it means older adults need more protein and spread across the day. Meat is one way to get it, but beans and lentils deliver protein plus fiber, plus minerals like magnesium that most older men are quietly low in. The lesson isn't stop eating meat. It's this: protein is protein, and an aging body needs enough of it at every meal, from whatever source you'll actually eat consistently. And number 4 isn't a food he added. It's the one he mostly removed. For most of his life, Tyson ate heavy animal food to feel powerful. In his 50s, he pulled most of it out and reported feeling better, not weaker. Here's why that lands for an older body. It's rarely one magic food that changes how you feel at 50 or 60. It's often removing the daily load your system is quietly struggling with, the processed, the heavy, the inflammatory, and replacing it with food that's easier to recover from. You don't have to go vegan to use this. You just have to ask an honest question: which food do I eat every day that I already suspect is working against me? Start there. And underneath all of it, one unglamorous habit: water. Tyson trains hard, and an aging body that trains hard has to be hydrated to recover. After 60, your sense of thirst weakens. You can be dehydrated and feel nothing. And a dehydrated muscle is a weaker muscle because muscle tissue is over 70% water. So the frame is simple: greens for blood flow and low inflammation, fruit for clean fuel, legumes for protein your body can build on, less of the heavy food that slows you down, and water so all of it works. Notice what Tyson's comeback plate is not. It's not exotic, it's not expensive, and it's not built on a supplement stack. Vegetables, fruit, beans, water. The most feared puncher in history rebuilt his 59-year-old body on the humblest food on the shelf and said he felt younger for it. You don't have to fight anyone. But the lesson in the ring applies to the kitchen. It's not the food you eat once that changes you. It's the food you eat every single day. Next up, Chuck Norris at 86, and the 5 things he still does every morning to stay strong. Subscribe and keep moving forward.